Welcome to the Car Grumps, the psycho show that you're used to seeing weekly. Say hello to the other psychos in the group. What's up, guys?
Hi, guys.
Is everybody hearable? Can we hear you? Go ahead, talk.
Oh, yep.
We didn't even do a sound check. Go ahead, talk, Vinny.
Check 1 2.
Check 1 2.
Can you hear me now?
No.
Can you hear me?
Oh
I
my
can't
God.
hear a
Your
thing you're
voice
saying.
Sounds so nice.
Crazy. All right. You just
Y'all speaking
it's
alien?
getting weird out here.
Dun, 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 dun.
All right. Sure. So how is everyone today? How was your week? How was your weekend? How did you do? Any car shows? Did you do anything?
Supercross.
Glenn wants to know what's wrong with Phil's
that,
muff, and I don't know what a muff is.
Hey,
So
listen, my muffs.
Oh.
Can you hear us?
This is for the. Yeah, I can hear you very well.
cool.
Actually,
He can
This
hear
is
you
actually
better
kinda
now.
nice. Yeah, it is.
Nice.
That's
Not like we're in the
that's
same
actually-
room.
right.
Yeah, no, dude, you don't know how deaf I am.
Oh,
until,
really?
yeah, oh yeah.
You know?
You're blind.
Dude, we
I'm
have
deaf.
everything
I'm not down in
in.
anybody's disability.
See no. Hey, you ever see that movie? See no evil,
yeah.
hear no evil.
Yep.
Yeah.
So, you're just Richard Pryor.
Yeah, sure.
He
I
is
am.
indeed.
I'm way funnier.
There you go. That's awesome.
So it begins.
Yep. So as usual, we have a little bit of a show that we do once per week that is all about insanity here of the car community, and it is irreverent and it does not apologize. And we're here to talk to you about some cool things. As you can see, Vinny is here tonight, which means if Vinny is here, we're going to be talking about the old RP Flyer
RP
bill.
Flyer,
So
yeah.
that's going to be a big deal for tonight. And also, me and Jay went out to a really cool event called Lowrider Depot. So we're going to show you some of that. But first, let's go with the introductions. First up, let's go over and show our boy Dozer Jay. Say hello.
What's going on, people?
And as always, we have our mayor, Phil, mayor of all things mayoral.
So you guys can find me on the social medias that catch me running naked.
Yeah,
That's right.
I've seen it.
And yes, you can catch me naked.
He wants you to catch
Probably
him.
actually could, yeah.
His OnlyFans name, too.
Right. So, Vinny, do me a quick solid and
Okay.
introduce yourself to everybody that has not seen you yet
Hey,
and
you
what
know-
you are all about.
If you don't know me, you should know me.
That's right.
Vinny from the Creeps Car Club. Social media, Instagram is Vinny See No Evil. Yeah, and I'm building a pretty cool car.
Yeah.
So
And collecting some stuff on it, right? You got a, what is it? What's the page called? What's that called?
What? My
what the hell?
GoFund?
Oh, the GoFundMe.
yeah,
GoFundMe. Yeah.
Yes.
GoFundMe,
Yeah.
Yep.
Perfect. All right. And we will be back to that, get you a little bit more details on his thing before the end of the show. So we'll have something, everybody in the Facebook pages and all that stuff will see it. So as always, guys, you guys know me as Primo, and I'm your kind of controlling lord of all that is electronic here. But, I want to tell you guys something cool
second that.
I figured out before. And I want to thank you guys, everyone here. The last week, you guys said if I was drunk to take a taxi home, and sure enough, on my way home the other day, it happened. Thankfully, there was a police roadblock. But being in a taxi, nobody cared. I went right through it. But I have one small question because you guys said to take the taxi, but it didn't describe to me what do I do with the taxi? How do I get it back to the driver? And what do I do with the passenger that was in the back? I don't know. It is what it is. That's how we're starting tonight?
You leave him. You leave him at a Walmart.
Just leave it there.
Yeah.
You know, like those
That's what my
electric
wife said
carts,
about
you
me,
just park
so,
it there,
yeah.
leave it.
Pull it right into the cock corral.
Into the show right there. Okay, thank you guys for tuning in. We're cutting out. Go.
Done. See you later. All done. Bye. Shortest show ever. 5 minutes and 22 seconds.
Vinny ruined it.
Not even a Dr. Pepper in.
I know.
Yeah.
I'm a half a doctor.
Don't
Everybody tag
forget,
Dr. Pepper.
Dr.
Tag Dr. Pepper. And support your local Creeps
And you got your
Car
creeps.
Club.
Everybody sees the Creeps koozies today, so check them out. Keep it creepy.
Thanks, Vinny.
That is for the Creeps Car Club. Everybody here
We got
tonight
pins,
is
we got
officially a supporter. I got a pin. Yeah, I got
What's
all
up,
the goodies.
Tyler?
Yep.
Yep.
Where's the clock, Phil?
Oh yeah, so I was on that auction Facebook page and I bought a Dr. Pepper clock.
No.
Yes, I just gotta go.
Where
and get
is it?
I gotta get it. It'll be here next.
Oh,
Wednesday.
okay. So we
Is
don't
it
have it
powered
now.
by
Yeah,
Dr.
we don't
Pepper?
Yeah.
No, it's powered by AA batteries. So, but it was like a movie clock. It's like one of the promotional like Dr. Pepper clocks
Yeah.
that they had at like the movie cinemas and stuff on the wall.
Right.
$25. Shout out.
Ooh, that's a steal.
Shout out to Mikey's Mementos for
Yeah.
one of
I
the
wanna go
coolest
shopping
Facebook
with you.
auctions.
Where do you go shopping? You
Facebook
find
auction.
the craziest.
Facebook auction. That's where I got your urn.
Dude, he gets
I
the
was just gonna say,
craziest
I
stuff.
love the urn. Like, I can't wait to get inside that thing, dude.
Jesus Christ.
Can't.
Jay, I was like, here, Jay, you know, this is, and he was like, oh, I can put my ashes in here. I'm like, Jesus
One day.
Christ.
Yeah,
It's gonna
he didn't
happen.
even hold back either. He's like, this is what I'm doing.
That's
it.
My wife loves a deal, so.
Shit, at $3.99.
Already used.
Oh no, that's okay. It really has gone south here. You know, I really think we should have Vinny here more. Like, yeah,
Cheers to that.
It was a
third chair. There
It was
you
a
go.
Middle Eastern piss pot.
Oh my god.
Okay, all right.
So we'll cut it. I'm going to jump over to this real quick because it's getting crazy in here.
Yeah, I know.
But anyway,
It's a
so
little
me and Jay, Dozer Jay over there had a chance to hang out over at Lowrider Depot for a cool car show that they had over the weekend, and we put together a little bit of vignette feature for you real quick here. It's about 2 minutes, so guys, check it out. This is our coverage from the Lowrider Depot show. Check it out. This weekend, the Car Grumps headed out to Lowrider Depot for their first car show of the year. The parking was packed and backed up for miles on Route 1, but the turnout was amazing. Some very awesome cars came out, and the winners were a choice. So you have won the limbo contest today.
Yeah,
How does it feel to be the winner?
pretty good. Got $100 out of it.
Introduce yourself to everybody and tell them what your name is and what you drive.
My name's Dan. It's my 1995 Mazda Miata.
And how long have you had it? That long, huh?
2 years.
2 years? Wow.
2 or 3 years.
And that's static.
yeah, it's
So
static.
you haven't lowered it or anything like that.
Yeah.
So is that the secret to winning this, or is it taking off the roof?
The secret's taking off the roof.
Okay.
I usually don't participate. It's a Miata. They always
I
win.
think we talked you in, right?
Yeah. Everybody
we-
talks me into it.
We talked him into it, and then he wins the competition. We know how to back winners. So congratulations.
Thank you.
And we'll see you on the next one. For those out there that said hello to us, thanks for stopping by, and we hope to see you at the next one. So what'd you guys think of the car show the other day? I know Dozer loved it.
times,
So
good times.
what'd you think of the turnout?
Oh man, what a turnout! The line was all the way down to Gillette Stadium. I mean,
Really?
yeah, it was unbelievable.
It was
And,
crazy.
Yeah, I don't think anybody expected that, to be honest.
No. Nick does a good job promoting.
What's his? Is it
Constantino?
Constantino? There you go.
I think something. Nick, if I'm butchering your name,
Right.
my bad, dude. I'm actually gonna look you up right now.
Right.
Because
We've all been doing it because I kind of just, when I see a name on
Constantino.
Facebook, I just roll right over it. I hardly get it.
Chris.
Yeah, right.
Chris.
Chris. Yeah.
So it's Nick Constant shit. Yeah.
That's not it. So yeah, right.
No, I'm trying to
Just butcher his whole family.
Constantino.
Yeah.
My bad. I'm sorry. I am
Yes.
sorry.
But he did a really good.
No,
don't
he-
apologize when he did a good show. We're saying he did a good
he
show.
does. No, he does. He does a badass
Yeah.
job.
Right. And the thing was, is the
Easy,
cars
Vinny.
from one area to the other were crazy.
Well, his big thing is he's really good at networking. He does a good job networking. He goes out and meets people. He's been working really hard with taking Lowrider Depot to the next level.
Yeah.
He's been doing a lot of
marketing. He's been doing a lot of social media marketing. He's been doing these car shows at Lowrider Depot, getting the name out there because it's just like and honestly, like they stock a lot of shit.
Yeah.
And
Yeah, that's nobody
but
not many
it's
people
just
see it.
but then exactly not many people see it because there's been nobody who's taken pride besides Nick, him coming up and stepping up and like working on the computer, getting it out there and promoting, doing more networking, and he's a kick-ass kid. He's wicked nice.
Yep.
So
Well, the thing is we wanted to do a live stream from the show, so we're gonna hopefully work on that for the next one. So that's the thing. One thing that I think, and tell me if I'm wrong on this one, Dozer, was the amount of people that came up to us and was like, "Are you guys in the car, Grumps?" And we were like, "Yeah, we are." Like it was so cool. To
and then
come
it
up
was
and
followed by, "Where's the mayor?"
Yeah,
That's,
yeah.
yeah. It was like, they were like,
Yeah, I
"Who's
know.
Where's
It
the
was-
star of the show?
Oh, here we go. I am not.
Where's the
Listen,
sexy
calm down.
guy?
You should have put on the stick-on tattoos, and you should have shaved the chops again.
Yeah.
boy.
Dude, I would have got so much more.
We bring the mannequin to the next one. There you go.
Oh, yes.
Everybody will know the mannequin.
I'm
They'll be
gonna-
like, "I've seen that guy before."
Also,
yeah. What?
while
for
we're
being
on,
sick.
so while we're on, I was gonna
DX Snap says he loves Big Phil.
Oh,
There we go.
Oh, thank you.
Yep.
Who doesn't?
There's a lot of people. So I shared this to the Car Grumps group chat.
Yep.
It's a link.
Oh, I did?
I did, yeah.
Okay.
So there's a lady named Kimberly York. She is a waitress at Longhorn, and
Oh, you did.
yeah,
you
she's
did share that,
Yep,
right?
she's been a waitress there for a long time, and like I always harass people whenever I go to restaurants and stuff like that. I'm always busting balls, and she's a saint. She's awesome, and I never knew that she had like a handicapped son, and it's not like handicap where he's like it looks like something like something serious, and my buddy Danny Didachenko, who does Vans or Vans, he builds those vans for people.
Mm-hmm.
Like the living vans,
Yeah.
he posted on his Facebook Super Mom of the Year, and I'm like, what is this? And I'm reading it. I'm like, oh, that's awesome. Then I'm looking. I'm like, that looks like the cool waitress from Longhorn. I was like, is that? I said, are you a waitress at Longhorn? She goes, I know you. And I'm like, holy shit.
You're
I was
that
like, I don't know.
asshole I served last
Yeah, no, I haven't been there in forever. Like Longhorn, their menu's gone downhill, but she's a sweetheart. And this, so Primo just posted it in
I posted the link in Facebook.
So this is a competition for Super Mom of the Year. So if everybody could just go on there, you can vote once a day. If everybody could just like take a second and click on that and go and vote for her, that'd be awesome because she's a sweetheart. Her and her son deserve everything.
There's Justin saying,
So
Yeah.
I'd greatly appreciate it. And shout out to you, Kim, for being a badass mom and go above and beyond.
Oh, look, Nick's on here. Okay,
Nick,
now
what's up,
it's
Nick?
Cosentino. Got it, Phil? Repeat after me.
Cause he's crying because I butchered his name so
Right,
bad.
that's what he
My
was
bad,
crying
Nick.
about.
I'm sorry, brother. I just sent it. I shared this to him on Facebook, and he was like, he's probably like, that bastard.
Yeah, right.
Just don't rewind it. Just watch from now on.
Yeah, just jump
okay?
ahead. You'll be fine.
Yeah.
So, but anyway, so I posted. Unfortunately for some of you other guys, I don't. There might be a way I can get that link over in some of the like the iHeartRadio stuff or the Spotify stuff.
yeah.
But we'll see.
Cool.
I don't
No,
know.
I mean,
but
hey, listen.
for the most part, if you hearing this, head over to the Car Grumps Facebook page, and you'll be able to
Yes.
give the votes there.
Yes,
So.
sweet.
Cool.
Yeah.
Sweet. So,
All right, it is time for Vinny to take center stage. Normally, we talk about all the cars that are broken in our life, but Vinny has all the cars broken in his life today. So,
really do.
so I think should we just play the video and let him see the?
play the video, and then I'm going to ask him 50 million questions.
That's fine. Hey,
Okay, let's do that. There you go. This you guys were looking.
Four-bang
This
flathead.
was it running after you guys saw the video
Big
of him
web.
working and it didn't work out.
President Mark,
There you go. And there's Jake, right?
president of the Monarchs Car Club.
Yep. And there it is running. How did that moment feel?
Felt good because it's funny. I had we call it like garage day, and a bunch of people come over, kind of work on stuff. So I had I don't know, probably like 10 people, 11 people. You were there. You recorded it. We did a clip. And we spent like all day there we got the motor in, and we were trying to get it running. We just fighting too many demons. I mean, the motor's almost 100 years old, and
hey, Alicia.
Hi, Ma.
motor's almost 100 years old.
We should call her Mom from now on. Yeah, go ahead. Sorry, Vinny.
Hey, whatever. Gotta stop. Mom.
Yeah, right. But yeah.
I mean, I know Jake, the guy in the video, had given me the engine, and he saw it run for like 2 seconds. So, I mean, we knew it was okay. We just didn't know too much about it. So
how okay it was.
Yeah, how okay it was. So
well, the big thing was I think we ended the day with it. The engine turned over, so we were positive that something would happen. So
right, yeah, and it only took a little bit after that. A couple of new parts for the distributor and stuff like that. We just weren't getting spark.
So who touched one of the spark plugs? Did anybody touch one of the spark plugs? You got some of your sight back, didn't you?
No, it wasn't me. One of the other guys, the president of my club.
No.
You know what? I wish I was there because I would have been like, listen, who can hold on the longest?
Right.
Well, if you put up the
top engine one,
the top of the engine,
let's do that. There you go.
That's what they look like.
Yeah, they're open.
As you can tell, there's no insulated wires that go from the distributor
to
trouble written all
to
over.
the spark plugs.
4 cylinders, like
yeah. So you touch one of those and you feel it pretty well.
Yeah. That's what we call a wake up call.
Look at Danny. Phil, is that your brother? We look that much alike. Holy shit, we really
look at this crew.
Look, I should have just shaved.
I should have just kept. I should have let mine grow. Holy shit! Oh, Dan.
There's Dan. Yes, Dan. You missed your moment. Your 15 minutes of fame.
Yeah. Yep. No, it was more like 30 seconds, but you
that's
missed
okay.
it.
Yeah.
Sorry, Dan.
Yeah, it's all right. Cheers, Dan.
Cheers to Dan for winning the lowrider contest and missing his moment. So, but you can rewind. That's the great thing here.
Dan was like this. He was like Nicolas Cage and Gone in 30 Seconds. He's like
Gone in 30 seconds.
Gone in 60 seconds.
Gone in 30 seconds.
Hey, I was letting you ride with it.
Let's go.
I'm only good for 30 seconds anyway, he says. Perfect.
That's what she said.
Yeah.
Bada bing.
All right.
So I felt like an asshole the other day.
Just the other day?
Did you go to the show?
No, it's not even that. No, listen, I had a wedding and then
I know. We all have lives.
Things. Me and Vinny actually
we hung out.
Speak for
me
yourself.
and Vinny actually hung out for the first time we met.
Oh, see, now I feel like an ass because I know what it is.
That's right.
That's
Yep.
No, don't
didn't
be
mean to go
sorry.
that route.
Don't be sorry.
Jeez.
Don't.
All right.
Just be yourself.
Go ahead.
So I saw a meme the other day. All right. So
did I mention we should have video on the show more often? I did, didn't I? All right.
So
he's killing Phil over
I was
there.
laughing so hard I'm stunned.
That's great.
That's how it was when I watched it. So
yeah.
I don't even want you to feel bad.
Right.
So,
Are we talking about the chili thing or are we on something else?
no.
I know where he's going.
So I'm scrolling on Facebook the other day, right? So I come across this meme video or whatever. So it's like a big block Chevy car with the motor exposed, and then it has Mr. Chow from The Hangover and the dude with the tattoo over his eye. So Mr. Chow's over in the engine bay. He's like, I see dark gray, medium gray, light gray. And then the guy with the tattoo over his eye, he's sitting in like the driver's seat, and he's looking, and there's like a red wire, a green wire, and a blue. He's like, what? And then Mr. Chow comes back. He goes, oh, never mind. I'm colorblind.
Yes.
So of course I see that, and I send it to Vinny. And then he comments back. He goes, ha ha ha, so funny because it's true. And then I'm like, holy shit, dude. I was like, oh my God. I'm like, I just sent that to a fucking blind guy. I was like, insert foot and mouth.
So I
was like,
I'm laughing.
Oh, God. I still
we're,
feel like an asshole.
the way we're laughing now is how I was laughing as soon as I saw it.
Yeah, that's great.
I instantly showed my wife, and her and I just started talking.
And I'm over there, red in the face, still looking at the comment that he wrote back, and I'm like, I am such an ass. And I couldn't apologize. I kept apologizing.
No
apologizing.
need.
He's
No
like,
need.
no, it's fine. I'm like, no, it's not, dude. I was like, Jesus Christ. So for some of the people who don't know, fill them in on what's going on, because like they're not finding it as funny
it's
as
not
we
as
are.
funny, right?
No, exactly. Now everybody's gonna burst out laughing now. Once like, go ahead, like.
So I technically I am actually legally blind. I have a rare genetic eye disease that basically like everybody, well, most people with normal vision have. I think it's 180 or 170 degree that you can see to the side. Mm-hmm. Mine, I can see like way out here, and then I lose it, and I can basically only see Jay's face. Like I can't see. I can tell you where. Yeah. So, just severe tunnel vision.
So you can't see.
Nope.
Holy shit.
Yep. So like my wife takes full advantage of it and steals my French fries when we go out to eat.
Oh man!
At least she doesn't come around with a right hook right to the nuts when you piss her off.
Well, that's the other problem. Like it's I'm always a sucker for a right hook. So.
Oh yeah. Jesus. Who's Richard? Do you know Richard?
Yeah, that's Richard, my buddy with the Viper.
Oh.
He says anal glaucoma, can't see your ass going to work.
Yeah, there you go.
Wow. Jesus Christ. Richard.
Richard don't play, yeah. So.
Jesus Christ.
What following are we?
Here.
I know. We're trying to.
I take full responsibility for putting Phil on the air. So yeah.
Wow. Thanks.
Zing.
But yeah, so it's also coupled with complete night blindness.
So you can't see anything.
I can't see anything at night. Nope.
No.
Dim. Like this is okay, but if it were dimmer than this, we'd probably have a problem.
Yeah.
And I'm actually usually the central vision is the last thing to go.
Yeah.
But lately, the past couple of years, my central vision is failing too now.
Yeah, because we talked about that on the phone the other day. Like you like your prescription is as strong as it can go, and you
for right now. Yeah, I mean, I'm before like a couple of years ago, I was 20/30 corrected with glasses.
Yeah.
Now the best they can get me is 20/60. Jesus. Which is what makes me technically legally blind.
Yeah.
So corrected 20/60 max is all I can get.
No
shit. Once my peripheral falls under 20 degrees, because right now it's 30. I think it's 35. I think it was 35 degrees. So once that falls below 20, then that's also considered legally blind. I mean, technically, I already am. You can't be double legally blind. I mean, that'd be bullshit. But
yeah, Jesus Christ! Listen,
give me 2 blue tags for my wife's mirror. You know.
And so, like, I was talking to Vinny the other day too. Like, we were having because I got hit with some eye trouble, and he kept checking up on me. And I asked him because, like, I had a patch over my eye for 3 days, and I couldn't see shit. You guys saw me at Foxborough. I was walking into everything, like walking into people and stuff.
I got a cane.
The best part is he's walking around. He's like this. He's trying to offset his head as he goes around. So yeah. And
so I asked him. I'm like, dude. I was like, with all this going on. And like, you know that this is happening, and it's a constant. It's just like it's almost like a dwindling. I'm like, how do you stay so positive? Like, it's just like that's like, and it's still. Yes, I can talk again, Dan. Last time we spoke, I had no voice. Yeah, that's right. That's right. And like, he just explained to me. He's like, dude. He goes, you gotta take it and you gotta roll with the punches. He goes, you dealt cards, and he goes, and you deal with it.
Yep.
And he was like, I can be pissed off and I can be mad at the world. He goes, where the hell's that gonna get me? And I'm like,
yeah, right back in the same spot
I'm
again.
like, shit. I'm like, you know what? I'm like, it's true. It's true, but it's just like, it makes me realize that it's just like shit can be a lot worse.
Yeah, yeah.
Well, think about this. I've known him as long as I knew him. And then I think it was just before. No, just listen to this. Listen, just bear with me here. So, but we were all this time we had been hanging out and doing stuff, and then I think I had you on the first Car Grumps when we were on the radio, right?
Yeah.
And then so I had him on it, and he goes, "Oh yeah, by the way, I'm like legally blind, right?" And I'm like, "What?" Like I had no idea. All that time I'd hung out with him and talked to him, I wouldn't even I wouldn't even had a clue. So yeah.
No, it's just like. There's some people who, like anything else, they're like, oh shit, like, I know me, I'd be the biggest drama queen, I'd be the biggest bitch about it, I'd be like, oh, this is happening to me, why? Yep. But I'm that dramatic bitch, and like, Vinny's just like, you know what, dude, I'm going blind, I'm gonna build a fucking car.
I'm gonna build a car.
and that's the beauty of it is being able to have the skill that you have.
Hi,
one of the things I was watching on one of your videos was when you're building the brake pads and rebuilding the brake shoes and stuff like that.
Yes.
And I'm just like, just the ability that you bring to the table, like it overextends beyond all this other stuff. Do you know what I mean? It's like something that people want to have, and people want to strive to have that kind of quality and talent. You know what I mean?
It's not even quality and talent. I mean, it is, but
it's none of that.
Right? You're just lucky.
Yeah. You're lucky that you got like really sensitive fingers and you can feel very well. It's inspirational though. You know what I mean? It really is. It's just like all the videos and you got to stop posting more live stuff because you were doing it for a little bit and then you were like, oh yeah, I'm not gonna do it.
Absolutely.
All right, I'm gonna call you Vinny the Hermit.
It just feels weird, Like,
we just gotta go down and push it in the camera in front of a camera right now, talking in the microphone.
And he's good at it.
Yeah, no, he is. But it's just like it's cool. But I think, and it's not even posting it for yourself. It's you bring enough awareness where a lot of people know what's going on. You know what I mean? If you get somebody who's going through something similar where they're either losing one of their senses or they have the same condition as you, and then it's just like, then you're like, oh, Vinny's doing it, and I know what Vinny's going through. That means I can do it. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. It's inspirational. You know what I mean? It can change. I mean, if you can reach one person out there, which I know you do a lot of support groups and stuff like that, and you help a lot of people out with your condition. Yeah. Mm-hmm. You're doing a great job, and you just got to keep up the good work.
That was simple. Yeah, that's easy.
You better not start crying because. So
thank you for coming to the show today, boys.
Like the first episode, me and you had a connection through the TV screen, and I was just like, "This is awesome." No, not under the table. It was
wow.
He was a state away.
Is there something I need to know about before we continue? Or?
But it's just like it's awesome. I heard the story. Jesus Christ. Whoa. Jose, calm down, Jose. We're live.
Yeah, we got to turn this stuff off. What are we? Amateur
airplane, man.
I know, airplane mode.
Right.
I should have never got the Wi-Fi password. Shit.
Why do you think I turned it on? I mean,
shit.
Totally lost it.
Never.
You know what? I got an idea. We're at a good point here.
Danny wants us to pause and catch up.
Yes.
He's
like, I went back and watched the video.
Just don't move. Everybody.
Don't move.
Perfect. All right. Okay, so let's talk about. I got some stuff here from the thing. You were having problems with this engine, weren't you?
Well, one of the races that I'm entering, and I'm building this car to that race's specifications. I can run the 4-cylinder. It just cannot be stock. So
it can't be stock.
It can't be stock.
So it has to be modified.
It has to be modified, but it has to be modified with, like, as if they did it back in like the 30s and 40s. So,
No turbos.
yeah, no turbo. No turbos.
God damn, that's it. I don't want to enter this race.
End of the RP right there. That was it.
Can you use propane?
Bullshit.
So I got a high compression head because I mean, technology back then the stock compression was only like 4.2 to 1. I think. So I mean, you're basically what you're looking at there is a tractor motor. I mean, that's basically a tractor motor. So the head I got is 5.5 to 1. So it's a high compression head. So I had to obviously take the old one off, and I snapped 3 of the head studs in the process.
Yeah, you're not supposed to do that. Hang on, can we go back to this picture though?
The engine, yeah, definitely.
So all that is
what are you
Marvel-
doing with that brush?
All that is Marvel Mystery Hill because I was trying to get the
Oh,
freaking
okay.
studs
All
out.
right. So I'm like, is he giving it a bath?
Yeah, right.
Like,
No, and
It doesn't look nice enough. So
I was about
yeah.
to say, hey, my wife's a dog groomer. She might be able to clean it for you.
Yeah. So basically, how many bolts again did you break off
I
in it?
broke 3
Out of how many?
Well, that's not bad.
out of 14.
Yeah.
So
It's not bad.
too bad.
No.
But the Marvel Mystery Oil trick worked. I was only able to get 1 out without it. And then I did that, let it soak for 3 days. I went out, I kept going out in the garage and painting it more and more, letting it soak in. I got probably a couple, I got most of them out after that, but then all the ones across the front near the valves, I had to weld nuts to get them off. But then even that, two of those had snapped.
Jesus.
And then 1 in the back had snapped. So
Wow. So no, so you had to retap all that and put it back. Was
Yeah.
what your
what I did is because I wasn't using the stock head, I didn't care if I ruined it.
Yeah.
So I put the stock head back on with a couple of bolts back
And
in
used
it,
it as
and I
a
used it
guide.
as the drill guide.
Yep.
Nice.
And just hammered them through.
Badass idea.
Genius.
So I
Light bulb.
light bulb.
So now you're officially back on schedule. Is that how?
Yeah, I mean it's
More or less.
I was essentially ahead schedule anyway because when I was
Oh.
doing the chassis, I was out there like, and I mean
You
kudos
were
to my
grinding.
kudos to my wife because
She put up with your bullshit.
yeah I was out there a lot. My dad and I went because my dad's been driving me everywhere to pick up these parts, and like at the drop of a hat I'd call him and say, hey Dad, I found this, we gotta go grab it. So yeah I'm not doing anything, so we head out. But we went to Connecticut. It was like a 2-hour drive to pick up the chassis. So I got that home and instantly started working on it, sanded it all down, 415'd it. Then it was finding the suspension. So I found the suspension, I sanded that, painted it, put that on.
Yeah. So
So I mean, in the matter of like a month, I had that thing a roller from
you worked
nothing.
your ass off.
Yeah. So I want to show something cool. So we're gonna have. I got the picture for the example of what he wants it
For
to look
the
like,
most
because
part,
everybody's wanting to look at that first. So this is kind of the plan. So tell them what's a little bit different.
Yeah, that right there is a 2627 Model T Roadster pickup, which essentially that's the body that I have. I'm not running the windshield, and I'm not running lights, but that's also on a T chassis. So mine's on a Model A. Mine's on a 1930 Model A chassis, a little bit wider, so you'll see more of the frame. The body will actually just sit on top of the frame.
Okay.
It'll look more like a highboy.
Is it gonna
style.
sit that high too?
It'll probably be that high.
Oh, yeah.
I did lower it the old school way.
Well, let's look at the mock-up right now, and this is where it sits right now.
Yeah, that's how it is. That's how it is right now.
So you can
come a
see
long way.
how tall he is next
Yeah.
to it, and get an idea of how up in the air it is.
So I remember the last time I saw that car, it was just a frame
Yeah,
and
yeah.
some brakes.
We drove up to again. My dad and I went to Danvers to pick up that body.
Nice.
We
Shit.
just got the we got the basically the cab of the truck.
Yeah.
And then he said, "Oh, a buddy of mine has a bed that he might let go for this." So he called up his buddy who was 15 minutes up the road. We went up the road.
Yeah.
And this place was filled with Model A, Model T stuff.
No shit.
Huge,
Yeah.
filled.
I saw the pictures and I'm
Yeah.
just like, this place is ridiculous.
So,
Like,
so we grabbed. He did end up having a bed. I grabbed a bed. I grabbed a fuel tank. Grabbed a couple other parts and pieces that I needed. So yeah, we filled my dad's Silverado and drove home.
So what's left that you have to acquire to finish this?
I need a radiator.
Yeah.
I have a Model A grill shell that I could cut down, but it's in really good shape, so I don't want to cut it down.
Yeah.
That was another find at somebody's yard.
So you have to use a factory radiator too. So you have,
Yeah.
So you have to find a radiator from 1930.
Yeah.
You know, how's that even?
yeah.
Oh, I know people.
Wow.
This is where you start pulling favors.
when you're in
How
the,
is that not deteriorated?
Yeah,
you
no.
know?
Back then.
Well,
stuff
I mean,
like-
shit.
They
like-
made
made out
stuff
of
nicer
cast
back
iron.
then.
like listen, like the steel that they had back then wasn't melted Chinese
yeah, no,
like it
it's-
is now. You know what I mean?
I mean, look at the body. If Alan goes back to the picture of my body on the frame,
Yep.
that's a 19.
Nope. Wrong one.
Yeah,
There
that's
you
a
go.
26, 27. I mean, yeah, it's rusty, but
No, but still,
It's
I
there.
mean, like
It's there.
it's all there. No,
So-
it's just crazy. So so you can't use like an aftermarket
Nope.
radiator.
nope.
And this is for the Race of Gentlemen.
yeah,
this
the
is
race of
their
gentlemen.
rules,
Yep,
right?
down in New Jersey. Yeah,
Mhm.
that's the race on the beach. That's
Yep.
that's the one I'm building this car for.
Yes.
There's a couple others up in Maine. I've been talking with the guys who put on the Northeast Vintage Drags. It's
Yep.
up in Maine. Those guys have been pushing my project pretty good.
Yeah, because a lot of these guys who are putting on these races and stuff like that have caught wind of what you're doing.
Yeah,
And they want to
yep.
they've been inviting you to like come to those
Yeah,
and
yeah,
they're
yeah.
pushing you to, which is pretty. That's pretty cool
Yeah.
how a community can come together and be very supportive.
The
2024, all you millennials and stuff like that, take some notes. Get your notepads out,
the
pen and paper.
the hot rod community, especially in New England, is pretty tight knit.
Yeah,
Um,
wish I could say the same about the Pro community.
because we do an event every year called the Gathering, the
Yep.
Gathering of the Clubs.
Yep.
And I mean, a lot of those guys, we're friends on social media and stuff, so they know what's going on. But I mean, you scroll past, you might not read it, you might
Yeah.
not see it, might just
Yeah.
say, "Oh, that's a cool hot rod," and
Yeah,
you
yeah.
keep going. So I stood up at the podium in front of, I don't know, there were probably like 15 or 16.
That was a
clubs,
great.
and
Yeah, that was cool.
Yeah.
Alan was there. Jay was there for 5 seconds.
Hey, listen,
Sorry.
at least he made an
He
appearance.
did show up. Yeah, I got to.
It looked really cool.
But yeah, and I stood up there. Of course, our club went first, so I was kind of forced to go first. And I stood up there and told them, "Hey, this is what I'm doing. I'm building this car. I'm going to race it. I want to race it at these events, and then when I'm
Yeah.
done with it, I'm going to sell it, donate all the money to Foundation Fighting Blindness." And
So you're still gonna sell it after you're done.
oh yeah,
with it, right?
oh yeah.
So
which is tougher now because that body that I have, that Model T Roadster,
Yeah.
is like my ideal traditional hot rod. Like
Yeah, yeah,
I'm
yeah.
I'm actually building right now. I'm building my dream car to give away.
Wow, that's crazy.
Wow.
Well, and on that note, as he
There's a lot of people watching,
Right.
so the day it doesn't go up for sale.
No, it's definitely going up for
Yeah.
sale.
So
But I'm gonna put the link over in the Facebook
yes.
side for the GoFundMe page that is associated with this. If you guys want to be a part of this, this is a great cause. It is going for good things, and Vinny's gonna cry himself to sleep after he sells it. But at least you can be part of something awesome. And you know, hey, maybe we're done with that one. Maybe we just end up making another one. What do you
yeah, I
think?
mean, listen, shit.
But yeah, I stood up and I said what I was doing, and I after that, like I only started the GoFundMe after Jay, after my call with you guys,
Yeah,
and you guys were like, well, why are you trying to do this alone? Like that's kind of silly. So I thought about it, and I started the GoFundMe. So I've been kind of pushing that, and yeah, when I stood up and I spoke my my piece and said what I was doing, and like the GoFundMe like blew up. Like I was getting money from like every car club in New England, like, or every hot rod club in New England.
But that's what it's about, though. You know what I mean? Like it's just, it's crazy because like a lot of people. I mean, making a GoFundMe, it takes a lot of thought, and it's like, it's almost like a vulnerable thing because like people are not nice nowadays.
Yeah,
But
but on either side, because I've seen the GoFundMes and like people put them up because hey, this is a way to make money.
Right.
Yeah, right.
And then there's people like you who actually like, hey, listen, this is what I'm doing. I need help. And it's hard to ask for help. I'm one of the most stubborn people you ever. Listen, I'd fall down.
I think that's the bigger problem that we have is every time we don't have the ability to ask for help, and we're too. I guess the thing is and tell me about this because Vinny, you can attest to this too. It's a kind of a pride thing because you're like, I don't want to ask. I just want people to kind of show up, but. We're in a world where we're starting to learn that like we really just need to ask, and once we ask, the floodgates open, and then we see all the support, and it's like, man, the stuff like this makes me understand how much I appreciate the car community so much. Everybody's talking about how much the car community sucks and everything like that. No, go ask Vinny. For his side of it, the car community is awesome. So
I think one thing that the GoFundMe does, is also brings people into it. Like they feel like they're almost a part of it. You know what I mean? And that's
absolutely.
Yeah.
Definitely. Absolutely.
I did like before I made the GoFundMe, I like went online and I was looking at like what people. Like the stories that people put in there, like what information they put in there. I was basically like researching how to write the story, so it sounded genuine. You know what I mean? Like I didn't want people saying, "Oh well, he's getting this money, so now he's just gonna go buy parts to build a car." Like I'm still looking. I still go to swap meets to get like cheap parts. I go to people's collections and get cheap parts. Like. We drove me, my buddy Mark, the president of the club, and Bob, one of our members. We jumped in Bob's car with a trailer. We drove up to 3 hours up into New Hampshire. To go through. One of Bob's friends had passed away. His grandson was selling everything. And this guy had Model A stuff like you wouldn't believe, and everything was cataloged. Like this guy was meticulous.
Really?
It wasn't just in a pile. Like this guy built shelves, and it looked like Lowe's. Like anything in the drawer was screwed to the front of the drawer.
Yeah, this was the guy that had like 1,000 different like front things on it. It was like just like it just goes on forever. Everything all sorted.
Shit, huh? You didn't have a radiator though, huh?
He might have, but back then, when we did that, I shouldn't say back then. I mean, it sounds a long time ago, but when we ran up there, I was only building a Model A Speedster.
Oh,
so
that's right.
Which was a grill, obviously a radiator, but it was a Model A a cowl, and then a couple of side panels, no back, no nothing.
Oh yeah.
But then when I was talking to the organizer of the Race of Gentlemen, he said, "Well, we don't accept those cars anymore."
Oh, wow.
So I said, all right, well, switch gears. Yeah. So then, and to build a Roadster style like I wanted to, it has to be from Roadster parts. It can't be a coupe that I cut the roof off of.
Oh, yeah.
I found that's junk.
Yeah, I found a coupe body in New Hampshire that was pretty cheap and in decent shape, but then I couldn't cut the roof off it because I wanted to build a Roadster. So,
but not for nothing. I mean, he's keeping it genuine though. Like people put it on like I heard that like I've heard about this race before. Like we even talked to you about this, and it's like a lot of people when they go down there, they dress the part.
Yeah, oh yeah.
Like they're dressed like back in that era. Like it's like you're going. It's almost like a time machine event. Like you're going. You're going back in time, and it's like
the town Wildwood that it's in.
Yes,
looks like that.
Yes,
all the signs are like old
Wildwood. Awesome.
Yeah, the boardwalk area.
Yeah, that place is sick.
Place looks like it's in the 50s and 60s.
Now when is
I don't know. I dig that stuff too. I think with more of it.
Oh, so it's in October.
That race is in October. So I'm really hoping to plug away and
going.
And go.
October what?
It's the first weekend, 3rd, 4th, and 5th, 4th, 5th, 6th, something like that. Whatever the
I'd
first
be able
weekend
to pull
is.
it.
Yeah,
My daughter's
It's a
birthday
good
is
time
next
to
week.
do it if you're being honest.
So I mean, like not for nothing. I might take that Saturday off because I'm getting married on that Friday.
Oh boy,
Honeymoon.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Where should we go for the honeymoon?
I don't know if she's watching, but honey, as soon as the wedding's over, we are hopping in the car and heading to Wildwood, New Jersey.
Honey, have you ever thought about
That'd be a good
racing
shot,
an A
get
model?
just married.
Yeah, exactly. Right over the
Right down
George
right
Washington.
down quarter mile.
Oh yeah.
You're thinking about it.
Oh no!
How can I make this work?
Listen?
Gears.
No, how can I postpone the wedding? Because Sherry made the invitation. We have to start scribbling.
Yeah,
out
you
before.
like the idea
You're
of
getting divorced already.
yeah, right.
Hey, listen. I'll take
More
it.
like killed.
I'll take
Let's
it.
change the subject before Phil gets
Right,
in trouble.
Nah, it's all right.
Sure,
Listen,
I'm sure Primo can officiate.
Coffee over everything.
That'd be
Yes,
Right
coffee
here.
over everything.
right here on the car Grumps.
Oh, Christ.
Jeez.
Yeah, I choose life anyway.
What's living on the edge?
There
She
you
might
go.
have a razor blade. She might not.
She might not.
Yep. Look, notice that she responded right when you said that.
Oh,
yes. Like it didn't even wait. It was like, yes, I have a knife and I'm willing to
No,
use it.
the yes might be to get married in here.
That's what I think.
She said,
Hey, listen, it'll be.
Sorry,
it'll,
Bill.
It'll be an easy wedding.
right?
Yeah. It'll be quick, that's for sure.
I'll be the videographer.
Hey, listen,
You got the officiant.
I'm for it. I'm for it. I am for it.
Put the arbor back there.
There it is.
Yeah.
They're good.
Well, Daniel is looking over at your
Thank you.
hoodie there, Jay. With he says those guys do really good work.
Yes, they do.
videos.
So John says, Vinny, I know it's not a Ford, but I have a complete 1931 Dodge Brothers radiator and grill I no longer need if you can use it.
All right, I'll see. I'll definitely check into it.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
So if anybody else has any leads on radiators from like pre 1920, no, it's got to be
I think I gotta look it up. 'cause
Pre-war,
it's-
right?
Yeah, it's definitely
so it's
the body's 26, 27, and I know the grill shells have to be 26, 27.
Okay.
But the radiator, I'm not sure because it's on a Model A frame. I'll make something. Yeah.
I mean,
They're like
I have a welder
pre-war.
and a grinder. I can make anything.
okay. So you can use that radiator if you can make it fit.
It just has to be, all the parts have to be
Pre-war,
Pre-war.
like pre-40s.
Yeah.
right?
Like which pre-war? All of them.
Yeah. Yeah.
Civil.
Civil, yes. This was the
that
radiator
Civil
for
War
my horse-drawn carriage. Yeah.
Steam engine.
Yeah, steam engine.
Phil, load up the car.
Yeah. Where's the cannon go? That would be cool.
15-minute quarter mile.
Hey, listen.
I'd love to see
Hey,
that.
listen. At least you will bring truth to
Yeah.
the first Fast and the Furious race because that race is about 15 minutes
my
long.
God.
And
So
it'll probably shift the
But I
same
only
way
have a
too.
3-speed.
That's what I'm saying. You'll be like throwing it in gears and like it ain't making it.
So what's that thing going to top out at?
I have no idea.
You have no idea.
50.
Yeah.
$130.
I know my wife's 53 Plymouth. When it had the original before I destroyed it, but when it had the original flathead 6, the only time I hit 60 in it, I was going downhill.
Nice. Well, that's right.
I had
And the steering wheel was going like this.
I had a 49. I had a 49cc scooter that did 45 uphill with my fat ass on it.
So
This thing was 3 on the tree. I was shifting like this,
nice?
and then the steering wheel's going like this.
Are now you're gonna be racing it on one of these, right?
Oh yeah, yep.
Yeah, good.
Yeah, I'm gonna race. I'm actually all the ones I entered. I'm being gonna completely honest about anything. I'm not hiding anything.
Right.
I'm saying, hey, look, I am legally blind. I can see better in a straight line than I can around me.
Yeah.
So as long as we're going straight, we're good.
There you go.
Hey, listen.
And that's all that matters,
Yeah.
right? Yeah. So.
And I'll fight
nobody-
anybody who tells him no.
And nobody
Right.
said no yet. So
Yep. But if somebody says something back to Phil, he won't be able to hear you.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
he'll be fine.
Yeah, exactly. I'm just gonna look at him and be like, I didn't bring my headphones. Sorry. What'd you say? Come a little closer.
Right.
Speak to me.
He's like, come over here so I can pop you in the mouth. So what's left? Like, really, what is left? I mean, I
just
think
a
we've covered
radiator.
almost everything.
yeah, I mean, I do have to put we did see a video of it running, but
Right.
the motor
Yeah, I
is
know.
in shambles and pieces right now.
Yeah, I want to see next episode.
But it did run. So
Next
that's it.
month, I want to see that thing roast and tire.
Oh yeah.
Yep.
We're gonna take it to a takeover.
We're gonna take
The
over.
poor person that wins this thing is going to be like, "What the heck? You got you beat it so badly." It's
Hey,
like,
you know.
yeah, it'll be good regardless. You'll be fine.
Dude, the takeovers are coming in hot,
Oh god, dude.
boy.
It's been
Everywhere,
It's
every
ridiculous.
Wednesday night takeover. What the hell?
it's
You guys have
ridiculous.
jobs or lives or
It's
like, what are you
ridiculous.
guys doing?
they're like 1 o'clock in the afternoon
Yeah, what are you
on
doing
a
with
Thursday.
yourself? Yeah.
Yeah.
They have no lives. They're a bunch of shitheads.
Did you see Daniel even had in the video there? He had a shirt that said "No
Only
takeovers." Yes.
Yeah.
Was that
Only
one?
you can prevent takeovers.
There you go. Right. Yeah.
All right, Smokey.
New name? Thanks.
Yeah.
I like it. No, it's-
This guy, Smokey, the guy that did this sleeve.
Oh,
Well, he's not alive anymore.
oh,
But
dude.
R.I.P.
R.I.P.
Smokey. He's
Shit,
up in
I
heaven
keep-
like, who the fuck are these?
yeah. Fuck up.
Dude, this is Primo earlier was like, "This is gonna be the best episode ever." I think
I know
I've
it
heard-
was. I'm still getting some going to it.
Like, I mean,
is the
no,
best.
it is the best. But it's just like I think there's been like 17 f-bombs dropped.
No.
No.
I think that was the first one.
I think
I'm
yeah.
sorry.
No,
I was
I-
one, and I think you
I
were
did
like
6.
15.
Yeah.
I didn't hear a single one of them,
Nope.
and neither did the
Neither did Facebook.
censors. So.
Yeah.
Yeah, they don't know.
Thank you, DX Snap. That's a like
Yeah.
should
You know DX Snap.
I do.
Yeah, you do.
Oh, you should.
Yeah, you should. You know, I'm telling you, he's going to get upset if you didn't know him.
I have no idea.
Vinny, shut up. Just go with it.
I don't know anybody.
Who's DX Snap? DX Snap.
Okay, I'll let DX Snap. Remember,
Danny!
Yes,
Danny.
Danny.
Look, see, did you see the comment?
Danny.
That Danny.
Yes.
Saturday.
Danny.
Oh, Mass Underground season opener Saturday.
Yes.
Backdoor Tire in Norwood. Bring the Sylvia.
Right.
It's actually in the parking lot.
It is. I
Yes,
saw
it
that.
is.
I know. I get to bring you home in it.
Yeah.
That's gonna be a fun ride.
Oh my
I get to sit
God!
on the
Really?
dark side.
Yeah, I know.
I love this.
I'm gonna.
We're
I'm gonna
recording a video.
Yes, yeah.
I listen.
The best part is when you get done, you won't be able to see anything, and your back will be out too. So yeah.
We're recording a video of this.
we're gonna roll down the window and be like, "Hey!" No, we're gonna go through a drive-through. I can finally go through a drive-through and that
hit
thing
a
not
dunk
in
on the
reverse. Be like, "Hey, what's up?" And people are gonna be like, and I'm gonna take the steering wheel off and hand it to him.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
okay, I'm driving
Yeah,
now.
there you go. That's the video I want to see, dude. You do that, we got to do it. We gonna put it on the show next week.
Car Grumps
Oh, boy.
cameo. He's saying. Yeah. Danny.
Yes, we have to teach Danny to share because Richard just said it.
Oh,
you gotta. If you guys are in the chat and you want to share your car show,
Yes,
which we're okay
your
with that.
meats and
Make
stuff.
sure that you share the Facebook event page because nobody's gonna remember it otherwise.
We've
So-
reached 100 messages today.
Finally,
I know that's been Jesus.
Creeps Car Club, Hot Rods on the Hill.
Yep.
Labor Day weekend, Saturday.
put that in the event thing there.
Say-
Diamond Hill Park.
Say
Do
that
you
one
have the
more
event
time.
page up?
Creeps Car Club.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hot Rods on the Hill.
Yeah.
Labor Day
Never
weekend.
miss it.
Yeah.
Saturday of Labor Day weekend.
Saturday of Labor Day weekend.
Labor Day or Memorial
Labor Day.
Labor
Oh,
Day.
Labor Day.
Yeah.
When's Labor Day?
That's far away.
September.
Yeah.
Actually,
Thank you,
year,
Daniel.
I think it's August 31st, maybe this year.
Why are they switching months on all these
I'm
holidays?
still trying to figure out who DX Snap is.
When you find out, you're going to be like, crap.
Yeah, I know. Everything's pushed up.
Easter's in March. Now Labor Day's in August. What's
Friggin'
going on
Labor
there?
Day's in August?
Did we jump
I think
dimensions?
it was August 31st. I think.
Really?
Well, not Labor Day. The Saturday of Labor Day is still the Monday, right? So that would
hope
be
so.
like second at that point.
I got married on Labor Day. Good times.
But anyway, that Saturday, Labor Day weekend, Diamond Hill Park, Cumberland, Rhode Island.
See, I'm reading the comments, I'm trying to listen to you guys, and I'm trying to figure out who this DX Snap is.
DX Snap, introduce yourself.
Oh my
Yeah.
God, the ADHD
Clear it up, clear it
is
up.
like this.
He's our Twitch watcher, too. So
Squirrel! I can't believe how much me and Vinny look like twinsies.
Yeah,
you do, actually.
It's
We kind of all have that kind of like there's
crazy
something.
guys.
it's a bunch of crazy guys over here. Yeah.
DX Snap says it's your brother.
Oh,
I'm right here.
hi Daniel.
Yeah, Phil's
Yeah,
lost.
I'm very
He's
lost.
completely
I'm
lost,
just
yeah.
like,
we bring him to the show pre-lost. So if you're sick, you don't need a mannequin Phil.
no, because there's not one
You have
fat
him.
enough to put in the seat.
I'll take the spot.
All right. Hey, listen.
There you go.
Hey, listen. If you want to fill in, but you know, I got to do the commentary. So, like, when you just got to move your lips, and I'm going to talk. Like,
Yeah.
It's always a long day, Mark. Always a long day.
Yep.
Ah, Christ.
So at the next show, I'm expecting a video of Vinny driving with just the steering wheel in his hand. That's what we're getting, right?
Fucking awesome.
Light gray, medium gray, dark gray. I'm driving.
I just got so. I think I just popped the bluff.
Oh boy.
Sometimes I just let it crash and we call it a day. Yep.
No. I fucking can't.
Yep.
18.
Jeez.
No, it's gone, Glenn. I got nothing, man. They are, yeah. The insane asylum has been taken over by the crazies. So, yeah.
I got a headache.
Do we have a? Jen says, did someone let a nitrous bottle loose in the basement? We'll find out later. So, I really think we should have looked through those chemicals before you opened them up.
Yeah, no, it's Dr. Pepper. Dr. Pepper. Jen, what'd you put in that pot pie?
Right.
It's that real Popeye.
There's real Popeye right there.
Yeah, that Popeye. That good Popeye.
Oh,
So
man.
yeah. All right. So
My God, no! Don't you dare!
What?
It ain't time yet.
Yeah, exactly.
what are you talking about?
You calm down.
What are you talking
We got any
about?
footage of the Supercross this weekend? Or
Oh.
none of that yet.
No, we didn't hit.
Yes, veteran project.
We
Sorry,
did
no
not
100
hit-
subs yet
no.
on YouTube.
People are slacking. Listen, everybody,
There you go.
go to YouTube, please.
Do it.
For the love of Christ. Okay? Type in the car grumps. Then hit the subscribe button. You don't even have to have it notify you. Just subscribe, because once we hit 100 subscribers, we're going to come out with a shirt. And
A very nice shirt.
We actually have one already, but
Very
it doesn't
nice.
need it yet. So
It's gonna be nice and warm.
So and then we're going to have one lucky person who's going to get a shirt for free, and we're going to all
I'm gonna
three of us are
scribble
going to
all
sign
over
it.
it.
Oh yeah.
Scribble.
Yes.
I don't even know how to write in cursive.
I
so-
am
Come
gonna,
on.
me
No, I'm
neither.
just kidding. I do.
What are you, 18?
So, we're gonna sign it,
teach
and
that
you
no
get
more.
an autographed Car Grumps shirt by the Car Grumps. Doesn't that sound amazing? It
does.
And you know what's
absolutely incredible.
Hey, you know what drives me nuts
What
too?
grinds your gears, Phil?
Huh?
What grinds your gears, Phil?
What grinds my gears is when they put bologna on sandwiches with no mayonnaise.
Sounds gross.
Peter, oh Peter. No hats yet.
Veteran would like to know if we have hats.
No hats yet, but
but we're working on it.
If we can get to 125 subscribers, we might come up. We might come up with a hat. I know. I'm just trying to come up with numbers because I'm trying to have people go to the YouTube channel and subscribe.
But what we will do is once we hit a certain level, will be happy to. I have an ability to make hats, shirts, everything. I can make them in 3 days. So we can. We're good. We just need to have. We want to hit that number before we move forward with it because
100 subscribers. It's just a goal.
It's the dedication level of the people watching the show that you have to form.
You know what drives me absolutely crazy is that there's a lot of people that actually watch this.
Yeah.
Like there's a lot of people who every Wednesday you guys are here. You guys are commenting, but so Jim's Rims.
Yes. Dennis.
Yep. So I've been talking to Dennis because I want to get my wheels redone.
Yes.
And
nice.
My buddy,
he's good. I need my wheels redone. Mine wasn't bad.
So my buddy Barry, who actually, his wife is the one who works at my little brother's school and found out about the whole ice cream thing and thought it was funny. So that cat's out of the bag. But he's like, yeah, I watch every Wednesday. I was like, you do? 200 subs and Jay will wear a bikini. Yes.
Wow. We can make it happen.
Yes.
200.
Might not even have to hit.
That's all.
So he's like, yeah, I watch every Wednesday. He goes, I actually have an alert, so when you guys go on, I know you guys are going on. I'm like, what? And then I was talking to Dennis, and I was like,
vibrates.
I was like, hey, Dennis.
Wow, he just lost
Bam!
it.
Yeah.
So guys, if you saw Phil disappear there, that is what happens when you throw comments like that into the comment section.
So oh boy. So then I was talking to Dennis because I want to get my my wheels redone. And I was like, hey, do you listen to podcasts? He goes, yeah, I listen to some. I said, well, me and my friends do one every Wednesday. It's more like a live show and blah blah blah. He went and listened to one. He started from episode 1 and he's working his way down because he loves it.
Nice.
So shout out to Dennis and Barry over at Jim's Rims.
Yeah, big time. Yes, thank you guys.
Where are they located?
Oh my God.
Oh, okay. I drive by that all the time. Rim repair.
Yeah, that's you guys.
Yeah.
Good people in there. I've always been scared to go in there.
Highly recommend.
I got jacked up wheels.
Oh, dude, they'll get
them repaired.
They're good. From what I've seen,
I'm gonna come see you guys.
And then I was actually doing a job in the owner of RPM. Dent repair.
He was on. He's been on our show before.
He was on the show before. So he comes out and he's like checking out the job and stuff like that. And I got off my machine and I said, "Excuse me, sir, can I help you with anything?" He goes, "No, I'm just being nosy." And then he looks at me and he goes, "Have we met before?" Oh, there's Barry right there.
Yeah, Barry. What's going
on? He goes, "Have we met before?" And I'm looking at him and I'm good at remembering faces. I said, "No," and I said, "I don't think we have." And he goes, "Oh shit, you're the mayor." And I looked at him. I was like,
the mayor.
You're on the podcast with Primo. And I'm like, yeah. And he was talking me up. And then, no, there we go. So then I met another gentleman right next door, owns a detailing company.
Yep.
His name is Aaron, Innovative.
Yes.
Auto detailing.
That's a nice card right there.
Yeah, I know.
I haven't seen his card. I'm gonna check it out afterwards.
So.
Card stock. Ooh,
there you go.
Nice.
Bam. So he was like, yeah. He was like, I used to work with Primo at Lamborghini.
Yep.
And I'm like, oh. He goes, yeah, I've watched a couple. He goes, you guys are awesome. I was like, shit. So there's a lot more people that watch. And so
there's a lot of crazy people around.
Yes, all you crazy people.
Appreciate every single one of you guys.
Go to YouTube. I would appreciate it more if you went to friggin' YouTube and subscribe.
Do that.
That was, I have to say, in the history of watching any sort of social media, this is the longest like and subscribe statement I have ever heard in my entire life, and it was actually still good.
It was actually going. I kept everybody's attention. Was everybody attention?
You just need one of those big drums like the Energizer Bunny.
Yeah.
Like, subscribe.
Like, subscribe.
Like, subscribe. Like, subscribe. Like, subscribe.
So we're gonna move over to the pictures of the car now. So I hate to say this
No,
because
don't you-
yes,
don't
you're
you
gonna
dare.
I'm
Don't
gonna
you
say
dare.
it.
Hey, one more
It is
thing.
that
I swear to-
time
Friday night.
One more thing.
Go ahead.
I do got a new
Yes.
podcast coming out, The Veteran
Yes.
Project.
Go ahead.
Friday night at 7 p.m. This
Where do they
week
go?
We're gonna have Allie Rodriguez. She is the VSO from Taunton. That's the Veteran Service Officer from Taunton. She's gonna be on. She's awesome, and make sure you tune in. Go to The Veteran Project. It will be on live on Facebook, and then it will be also shared on YouTube as well. So check it out.
And who knows?
You guys gonna do it live?
Who knows? I
Yes,
might be a
sir.
guest at some point, right?
Oh, definitely.
Ooh, can I be a guest
Definitely.
too? I want to be a guest.
100%.
I'm good at being a guest.
I know this.
Dude, Vinny, I have a feeling that he's gonna do the first show and it's gonna be like Car Grumps 2.0 or something. They'll be like, "What just happened? How did I have this happen?"
Off the rails.
Anyway.
No, I'm actually.
Oh, we
good.
should just do a complete Car Grumps
Listen.
on there. Like that'd be great. Have you guys come on?
We're gonna. Listen. I can do the stuff in different places. I just totally love
Well,
it.
gonna make it
I
happen.
have no idea what you just said, and I
Veteran
feel like I should
project, so I
censor
can
it.
talk about veteran stuff.
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
no,
yeah.
he can. Yeah, he can talk about anything.
I actually wanted to join the Marines when I was fresh out of high school,
Nice.
but I couldn't because of my eyes.
I couldn't because I was
Oh.
too fat.
I don't know if that.
I tried to join the Air Force, and I didn't have a diploma. So they
Yeah.
said, go check out the Army.
Yeah, so the Army recruiter actually came in and she was like, "Oh," I was like, she was doing her whole recruiting thing because I was in the JROTC,
Right.
and she was trying to recruit everybody. She was like, "What can I get to recruit you?" I was like, "Let me drive one of the Humvees."
Yeah.
And she goes,
Yeah.
"Okay." That bitch had me driving across the street.
Yeah, right.
Well,
I
you
was
didn't
like,
say.
"Wow,
Hey, she got you.
bullshit."
I was
No.
driving on that Jeep.
Well,
But then
I'm gonna jump in because
no,
we're
you're
gonna
not
do it.
jumping in.
So
No.
you guys make sure that you watch the show every Wednesday at 7 p.m. Remember, we are on YouTube, we're on Facebook, we're on Twitch, we're on Kick, we're everywhere that you need to go. And those guys,
Yeah, we're
on
here
Friday,
right now.
When are we going to
And
be on
Friday,
TikTok?
Friday at 10 a.m. if you are on iHeartRadio, if you're on
My 10-year-old will watch
Spotify,
it
if
if
you're
we're
on
on
all those
TikTok.
different things like that, you
So
can actually catch the
iHeartRadio,
show up there.
Spotify. Are we on
And-
Apple Music?
Yep.
I'm surprised he hasn't
We're
muted
on
us
all of
yet.
it.
Yeah,
Yep.
We are.
Yep.
Look
We
how-
might be good.
Look at Primo. He
Yep.
is trying so hard to keep a straight face. He's like,
Yep. No, I'm
These guys are out
we're
of control.
not going anywhere.
Inmates
Yes,
are running
you
the
are.
asylum now.
Here goes the mouse. Oh,
So-
I got the mouse.
Oh, there it
And now I'm
goes.
going to hit
Oh,
the button. Oh, YouTube lags Facebook by 6 seconds so you can be watching twice at almost the same time.
Exactly.
Yes.
So,
Don't you push
and on
that.
I
that
like your
note,
style.
Swear to God.
guys, don't forget,
John
Irreverent
got it going on.
car-oriented guys.
Don't forget, like and
Every
subscribe.
Wednesday at 7,
YouTube,
like and subscribe,
the Car
follow
Grumps,
us over to the
subscribe, autograph
I'm gonna leave it over to
t-shirt
these guys
and stuff.
to wipe the night clean.
Creeps Car
So,
Club.
Yes, let's-
on
Creeps Car
Instagram.
Club on
Facebook.
Instagram.
have a nice night.
Vinny
Go ahead,
See No
say it.
Evil. I
Keep
swear
on
to God, you
creeping.
push
It's
that
gonna be
fucking
that.
button.
I'm gonna